Hi, everybody. Today's episode is going to be up and down inflation. So this is a combination of my inflation strategy and up and down. It's actually become one of my favorite strategies to play, and it is undefeated. I have never, ever lost playing this strategy. There is no hedge whatsoever, and it's just a genius strategy. You guys are going to absolutely love this strategy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start. We work all come outs. We have $5,000 buy-in, and we're going to start on the 4. If you start on the 4, you have to head towards the 10. You can select any numbers that you want. You only can do one bet at a time, and you cannot do more than 3 box number bets at total. So, for example, 3 numbers. That's all you can pick. You do the 4, let's say you do the 5, and let's say you do the 9. Once you have those 3 out, after each roll, you do your bet. When you hit the 3 numbers and you have 4, 5, and 9 out there, or 4, 5, and 6, whatever numbers you choose, after you roll, 1 has to come down, and then you go to where you only have 2 numbers, and then you roll. If you miss again, then you go down to 4. So you're always going from 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and back and forth, back and forth. That's why you don't need a hedge, and it is a laddering system. So you are going to ladder your bets up when you get picked off by the 7. Here we go. Now, you don't have to ladder if you're in profit. Okay, put your bet out on the 4, or I always like to do the 4s and 10s because they pay 2 to 1. So, and you have to start with a 4 or a 10. Okay, so, I mean, if you guys want to break the rules, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to start with a 4 for 25. And inflation comes into play because each number has to go up in dollar amount, whether you like it or not. Okay, that was a 6. So you see how I went up? That's inflation. So now I'm on the 4 and the 5. Okay, that was an 11. So it caught after the second one, after I rolled. Now I do my final maximum third bet, which is a third number, and I decided to go with the 10 for 75. I want my big number. That's why I start from 4 to 10. And then if I 7 out, I go from 10 to 4. The reason why is I always want my biggest bet to be on the 4 or the 10 because it pays 2 to 1. Okay? So we get one chance to hit one of these numbers, and then we got to start bringing them down. Up, down strategy with inflation. Okay, so we failed. Now we can take any one of these numbers off. You don't have to go and order anything. I'm going to take the 5 off. Okay, that's an 11. I'm going to go ahead and take the 10 off because I got 75 on it. I didn't hit it, but I haven't lost any money yet. This is why you don't need a hedge. Sure, you have a dangerous roll when you have 3 of your maximum 3 numbers out there, but it's only for one roll. Sometimes you're going to hit one of them. It's going to give you more chances to hit because you have 3 numbers to hit versus 1 number. Okay? But when we go up the ladder, guys, this strategy is so good. Just watch. Okay, we got 25 on the 4. That's all we have left. Okay, that was an 8. Now we're going to take the 4 down, and we take a roll off. Okay, so here's the bottom line. We didn't lose any money, but we didn't make any money. Okay? Now we're taking 1 roll off. The reason why is I've calculated how many often a 7 comes. Well, if you think about it, we started off with the 4 on the come out. We didn't roll a 7. That's 1. We did the 5. We did the 10. We took the 10 down, and we had the 4 or 5. That's 5. And then the 4. That's 6 rolls. So you're on your 7th roll, and it's the 7 comes 1 out of every 6 rolls. So hopefully you throw the 7 on the one that you're rolling now with nothing on it. That's the goal. Okay, it's a 6. So guess what we're going to do? This time we start at the 10. So we're going to put a quarter on the 10. And if you throw the 7 now, it's no big deal. You only lose $25. If you hit the 10 by a magic shot, you get $50. Okay, it's a 5. Now we're going to go ahead and put $50 on the 9. And remember to go up a quarter every single time. That's inflation. Okay, that's an 8. We didn't hit anything. Now we're going to go ahead and bet 75 on the 4. Now, you don't always have to do the 4 and 10 like me. You guys can go with the not. You could have put 75 on the 5. You could have put $60 on the 6. You could have put $60 on the 8. It's still considered inflation because you're going 25, 50, and then 60. If you want to go 90, you could go 90, just as long as it's a legal bet on 6 and 8. Okay, so I threw a 3. So I can pick and choose whatever number that I want to take down, okay? Now I'm going to take the 4 down because I have went 8 or 9 rolls, 9 rolls now without a 7. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bulk of my money down. Okay, we threw the 9. We have 50 on the 9. So that's $70. All right, and here's what the cool thing is. I get to take one of the bets down because we're going down, up and down. Now we're going down. So we're going to take the 9 off. We just hit the 9. We were fortunate to hit it. And if a 7 comes, we're going to make 70 and only lose 25 on the 10. Okay, there's the 4. The 10 is safe. We're going to pull the 10 down. And guess what? We have rolled about 12 rolls now. We haven't hit a 7. We're going to take this one off. I keep having problems with that. Well, hey, the room with the full-size table will be here next week, so like I have the full-size table, but it's been covered behind me. It's been sitting there the whole time for this whole time, but with the construction, I have it covered with a big cover. So I ain't gonna have to worry about this crap no more. Okay, so we have to re-roll that one. Okay, so it's an 11. Okay, this time we're going to start with the 4. We're going to work our way to the 10. Okay, so if we do roll a 7, it's no big deal. It's only $25. Okay, I kind of expected that 7 to come. Unfortunately, it didn't come on our roll off, but we only lose 25. Okay, now we have to ladder up to level 2. So that's going to start with 50. We're going to work to come out. I think that of all of the strategies that I have ever made, this is the most intelligent one. I think this strategy is really, really good, guys. It's just so creative. It makes a lot of mathematical sense. Okay, that's a 5, okay? Now, normally I would bet the 5, but I would have to roll back-to-back 5s. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the 6. I'm going to put 60 on the 6. Okay, I'm going to hit the 7. So we're going to lose that 110. Okay, now on this strategy, you don't go back to 2 numbers. You don't do it like that. When you get picked off like that, you're going to work to come out. And remember, you're only going up on laddering because you're on green chips. You're only going up $25. So you were 25 and then 50. Now this is going to be 75 because you have to remember all your second and third bet are inflation. Those are always have to go up. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're betting like 200 here, because then you got to go to 300, then you got to go to 400. But it will work out that way if you keep rolling sevens. Okay, that was an 8. So I'm going to go ahead and put 100 on the 5. Bingo, we hit the 5. That's going to pay 140. I'm going to give them $10 back. Okay, now check this out. Now we have to go up to the next bet is going to be 150. Okay, we're going to put that on. Let's go with the 9. Actually, guys, I'm going to go with the 10. Okay, because if we hit that 10, it's going to pay 300. And we only got one roll to worry about a 7. If we throw the 7, that's going to be bad. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. You're only at risk on one roll with a maximum of three numbers. But you got, if you hit a 5, you get 140. You hit a 10, you get 300. You hit a 4, you get 150. So we have a lot of opportunity here. Okay, we hit the 3. So we don't lose anything. And there goes our 3 numbers. We have to come down, up and down. We have to come down. So let's go ahead and take the $100 down. It looks like we actually put the 150 down on the 10. We don't want to lose that because we've already are up on this shooter. What I really love about the strategy is it forces you to make these moves. It's so good of a strategy. Up and down inflation forces you to go up. It forces you to ladder up after 7s. So you can win a lot of money. It's designed, and then you take that break on your way back where you could possibly roll a 7. If you want to add another roll where you're not, so if you want to do 2 rolls in a row with nothing bet, when you come back, you can do that to try to hit the 7. You can totally do that, but I don't worry about that. Okay, that's an 8. We're going to take the 5 down, which has $100 on it. Okay, now if we fail here, we don't go up because we didn't lose. We will repeat it, but we will start with the 10 and work our way to the 4. Okay, but we will stay on the same level, which is the $75 third level. Okay, that's an 11. We didn't lose a penny. Okay, we're going to take that down. Okay, now we know that the 7 is due. It hasn't been rolled in a long time. Let's hope on our one roll off, let's hope we roll the 7. Okay, we rolled the 10. Okay, we got $10 on the $25 on the 10. Oh, we take this one off. Oh, no, we just took one off. Okay, we got $25 on the 10. Here we go. Okay, we rolled the 5. We're going to do our second bet, and we're going to go ahead and put it on the 9 for oh, I'm so sorry, guys. The 10 was supposed to be 75, okay? We're on the same third level. So I'm going to put 75 on the 10, and then I'm going to put 100 on the 9. This will be the second bet. Okay, now we definitely fear the 7. We definitely fear it because it's been a while. Okay, but we could hit a 9 or a 10. Hey, we hit the 9. We have 100 on the 9. So that's $140. All right, I gave them 10 and change. Okay, so we have to do our third number. We're going to go with the 4, and we're going to go 150. Now, when you guys are playing for real money and you're playing the strategy and you're having a lot of success and you're happy with the profits that you're at, you can totally stop the third number. You could just be like, screw it. I don't want to, if I 7 out here, it's going to take all my profits. So for example, if you're playing and you're somebody who's very happy with, you have 200, $325 out there, guys. So if you're like up 350 and that's a lot of money to you, guys, cash out and go to a very small level it back, because you're in profit. You could take these down if you're on a $10 table and you start with 10 and then you go to 15 and then you go to what, 20. You can do that. Don't stress yourself out. If you're happy with the profit, take it. Okay, that's why for something like this, I want to play. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make like $1,000. Every time I've played this strategy, I have made no less than like $700 in 30 minutes. Okay, that's 150. So that's going to pay 300. And what's cool, that was our maxed out number for 3 numbers, and we had to reduce one. So I chose to reduce the 4. It had the most money on it. I just hit it. I just made the money. Now I am only vulnerable for 175. I got 100 on 9. I got 75 on 10. And let's see what happens. Okay, it's a 6. So I'm going to come down on my 9, which is 100. Okay, so we got 75 on the 10. This is our last chance to hit the 10. Let's hope we don't throw a 7. We threw the 7. So we lose 75. But the good news is we're going to ladder down because we made a profit on that shooter. So we're going to come down to level 2. Okay, we're going to start with the 4. The 4 is going to be for $50, which is level 2, and we're going to the inflation up. Okay, we're going to lose that $50. Now, I'm not going to go up to level 3 because remember, I'm going to have 50, 75, 100. Those are going to be my bets. So that's plenty of money for me to make back that 50 that I just lost. Don't go crazy. Okay, that's an 8. So I'm going to go ahead and put 75 on a 5. Okay, now I hit the 7 again. That's 125 plus 50. I lost 175 on that shooter. I am definitely going to level 3 now. I'm going to start with the 10. I got 75, level 3 on the 10. Okay, that's an 8. I'm going to put 100 on the 9. Okay, that's a 6. I'm going to put 150 on the 4. Okay, I hit the 5. I'm going to go ahead and take down. I'm going to take down the 9. Okay, that's a 3. I'm going to take down the 10. Sorry about that. All right, I chose to keep the 4, which is the most expensive one. I'm going for that 300. It's my last shot. Oh, the 3. We're going to take it down. It's safe. Okay, this is a takeoff roll. We're hoping for the 7. It's due. Okay, it's an 8. Okay, we're on level 3 still, so we're going to start with the 4 this time and work to the 10. Here's the first shot. How about those apples? We hit it. We get $150. Okay, now the 4 stays where it is. We're going to go to $100 on the 5. Okay, we're going to lose that, unfortunately. 175 gone. So what we're going to do, we have to calculate how much did we win. Well, we won 150, and we lost 175. So we're going to stay at level 3. We're going to start with the 10 this time. Okay, that's a 6. We're going to put 100 on the 9. Okay, that's an 8. We're going to put 150 on the 4. Okay, we hit the 9. That's going to pay 140. Okay, hopefully in the camera you can see me giving them change. Gave them 10 change. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take down, let's take down the 9. Okay, we hit the 5. Let's go ahead and take down the 4. All right, we 7'd out, but we only had 75 on the 10. We made a profit with that shooter. Sometimes you're okay if you're down to one number and then it happens on the one that you're off. That's the way it was designed. Everything has a lot of common sense. Everything is well thought out of. That's why this is probably the most intelligent strategy that you could play that makes the most financial sense. You have no hedge. You're not losing any don't passes. You're not getting picked off on any points. You're not losing to 7s and 11s on the come out to hedge. You're not losing on a don't come. You're losing on your box numbers, but you're always ladder them down from 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you're going to hit them and make profits. So I love this strategy. I think this is just so brilliant. This is probably, of all my strategies I've ever done, this one would probably be. I actually, other day I said that I like the casino heist the best. I don't. I like this one the best. So I apologize. I got excited about casino heist, but I like this one the best. This one is the simplest, and it makes the most sense, and it's very successful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stay at level 3. Let's roll to see if we can get a 7, okay? Okay, it was an 8, so we're going to start with the 4 for 75. We're staying at level 3. That's awesome. We'll get 140 for the 5. All right, I went 150 on the 9. Oh, I hit the 9. Okay, I have 150 on it. Okay, that's going to pay 210. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull the 9 down. Okay, we only got the 5 and the 4. Here we go. Okay, that's a 12. I'm going to pull the 5 down. Okay, that's a 9. I'm going to pull the 4 down. Okay, we are totally safe. The 7 is due. And here's the good news. We were successful with that shooter, so we're going to come down to level 2. First, we roll with nothing out there. Okay, that's a 12. Okay, level 2 is $50. Okay, we're going to lose that 50. We're going to stay on level 2. When you lose the first one on a small level, like level 1, level 2, or level 3, you really don't need to go up. Remember, you're playing inflation mixed with it, so it's going up every time. Okay, that's a 3. 75 on the 5. Okay, that's a 10. I'm going to go with the 9 for 100. Okay, we hit the 4 for 100. I'm going to go ahead and take my 4. I'm actually going to take my 9 down because I want to take down the most money right now. Okay, dang, we hit the 9. We would have won another 140. Okay, that's okay. We didn't lose. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take the 5 down. This is just a great strategy, guys. I'm so proud of making this strategy. I'm so proud of myself on this one, guys. So I think, yeah, matter of fact, I think I call this one Einstein. That's right. I changed it to Einstein, remember? This is the Einstein inflation. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we only got the 4. So here we go. Okay, that's a 6. The 4 is safe. We're bringing it down. Okay, we're going to take this one off. A 7's due. Okay, we hit the 8. We're going to start on a 10, and we're going to go ahead and go down to level 1. Okay, we hit the 7, but we only lose $25. We're going to stay at that level. We're staying on level 1. We can easily make that up. Okay, that's an 8. Let's put 50 on the 9. Okay, we hit the 8. Let's put 50 on the 4. 75 on the 4. Okay, always remember, up, down, inflation. Okay, that's an 11. Let's go ahead and take down the 4. Okay, we hit the 7. That's $75 we lose there. Okay, we lost $100 on that shooter because we lost 25 to start it, remember? So what we're going to do, that's $100 we lost. We're going to go to level 2, 50 on the 4. Boom, $100 for the 4. We literally just got back all of the money. Okay, but just because that happened, we're still going to go for it with our inflation and do our 3 numbers. We're on number 2. Okay, we didn't hit it. We're going to do one more. We're going to go ahead and put 100 on the 10. Okay, we hit the 9. We're going to go ahead and remove the 10. Okay, sweet. We hit the 5. We have 75 on that. Okay, that's going to pay 105. Okay, we're down to the 4, guys. No matter what, we're going back to level 1 because we've already been successful with this shooter. Okay, we've already made more than we lost. Okay, so here we go. Okay, that's a 9. We're going to take that 50 down, and we're going to go and start at the 4 with a quarter. First, we're going to do our shot with nothing on it because the 7's due. And there's the 7, guys. It's freaking genius strategy. We hit the 4 for 50. We're going to use that 50 for the 5. Okay, we hit the 6. We're going to go ahead and put 75 on the 9. Let's go with the 10 instead. Oh, Okay, now that's always the worst when you get pegged off with all three numbers because it's only for one roll. So that's $150 that we lose there. We're going to level 2. Level 2 is going to start with $50 on the 10. We hit the 4. We're going to put 75 on the 9. Okay, we hit the 9. That's going to pay us 105. Okay, so that's really good. So now we're going to put our final number. Let's go with the number 6 on this one, and we're going to do $90. Oh, we hit the 7. That's the second time in a row that we hit on 3 numbers, the 7. That's bad luck, okay? We get one roll, and each time it's been a 7. So we're going to lose quite a bit of money here. So we have no choice but to go to level 3. Okay, I went 75 on the 4, and now I'm doing 100 on the 5. Okay, that's a 6. I'm gonna do 150 on the 10. Okay, we hit the 9. I got to take 1 down. I'm gonna take the 4 down. Now notice I left my big money up there. I left my 150 and my 100 on the 5 because I want that money back. I want to give myself a chance. Okay, that's a 6, okay? We got to take one of these down. I'm going to take the 5 down. All right, I got 150 on the 10. That's it. Oh, I hit the 10 for 300. Okay, and the 10 comes down. We take a roll off. We want a 7. Okay, we hit the 10 again. I'm going to go ahead and put, we're going to do level 2, and then if we can get it back to level 1, we'll call it a session. So we'll put level 2 is going to be 50 on the 10. Okay, that's a 5. I'm going to put 75 on the 9. Okay, we're going to 7 out. I'm going to go to level 3. Okay, 75 on the 10. Okay, that was a 6. I'm going to put 100 on the 9. Okay, that's a 4. I'm going to go ahead and put 150 on the 5. Oh, we hit the 5. That was the biggest number. Okay, so we're going to get 210. Okay, we immediately pulled that 5 down. Now we're going down. So we got the 9 and the 10. That's it. Ooh, we hit the 10. We have 75. That's 150. We pulled the 10 down. We got 100 left on the 9. That's it. Okay, we're going to lose that 100, unfortunately. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're definitely in profits here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to level 1, and try to get off the table. If we get in trouble, we'll have to go back to level 2. But if everything goes smoothly, we'll call it a session. So we're going to go level 1, starting with the 4. Okay, we're going to lose that. We're going to stay at level 1. Okay, that's a 6. Okay, we're going to lose that 75 plus a quarter. That's $100 that we lost. We're going to level 2. Okay, that's a 6. We're going to go 75 on the 5. Okay, I went with the 9 for 100. Okay, we hit the 6. I'm going to go ahead and come down on the 5. Okay, we're going to hit the 7, guys. That's another loss. That's 150 right there. We got to go to level 3, so we're not going to be able to get off the table yet. Okay, we're starting with 10. The number 10 for 75, level 3. Okay, that's an 8. 100 on the 9. All right, we hit the 9. We needed that 140. Okay, let's go with the 4 for 150. We hit the 10. We got 75 on it. That's another 150. All right, now because we're doing good, I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 down for 150, okay? I want to take the most expensive one down. Oh, that's great, guys. We hit the 9 for $140. Okay, guys, all we have left is the 10. We have plenty of money here to cash out with, so win or lose, we're cashing out. Okay, it's a 5. We're going to pull our 75 down. Let's cash out. This strategy is still undefeated. Okay, that's $1,000. Okay, guys, there's our buy-in for 5,000. I think 5,000 is the perfect amount for this strategy too. You guys can do it with 2,000. Just go probably maybe a little lower of levels that I'm doing. You have to just play it out and practice it. Okay, we got a decent profit here, so let's do our profits now. We got 215 there. I'm going to give 15 to the dealer real quick. Okay, guys, that's fantastic. Like I told you, every time I've played this, it's won between 700 to 1,200 to one time I won like 1,600 with it. So that's $1,000. That's $1,215. So we gave 15 to the dealer. So actually what we'll go ahead and do, let's give the dealer another 50. So we're going to give the dealer $65, and we're going home with $1,160. Okay. I love